Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of OPC Sports Talk. And today's episode of OPC Sports Talks, we're going to be focusing on the Houston Rockets and the trade they made for Russell Westbrook from the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, this trade went through. It was, let's see, what did they give up here? Let's see, the Houston Rockets have acquired point guard Russell Westbrook from the Oklahoma City Thunder in exchange for point guard Chris Paul, a 2024 and a 2026 first-round picks, and pick swaps in both the 2021 and 2025. So, we obviously see what's happened here, but let's talk about, we're not going to talk about the picks, because the picks can mean anything from the years now, but let's talk about Chris Paul, CP3, James Harden. That was supposed to be a dynamic duo back when they first got on the team in the Houston Rockets. But we all saw where that was going, and neither one could get along. Like, every time something would go good on the team, they would argue about who made it go good, and every time something went wrong on the team, they would argue of whose fault it was. And on the sidelines, it was never going well. These guys just kept arguing. Both wanted the ball, and they never really got along well together. So the question is, does Houston have a problem, or has it fixed the problem? It goes both ways. They fixed the problem by getting rid of CP3, and he's going to be in OKC now. They did get Russell Westbrook, and back then, Westbrook and Harden were teammates back in OKC after Harden and then Harden leaving. But they fixed it. They fixed it by getting rid of Chris Paul, like I said. But at the same time, James Harden and Russell Westbrook are both they both want the ball. They both want the last shot. And that's why there's a lot of jokes going around the internet. Who's going to take that last shot? Will it be James Harden or will it be Russell Westbrook? I think if they practice and they get that chemistry up again like they had in OKC, they will be able to figure out who gets the last shots, who, they'll be able to work together and focus more on team and winning. And I think Houston will be definitely they will go to the playoffs this year, and they will have a good season. Further notice, the Rockets have also signed Tyson Chandler over the past 2 days to a 1-year deal. He's 37 years old. And they've also signed Anthony Bennett from the Toronto Raptors to also a 1-year deal. He was a number 1 pick back then, and he was a bust, we could say. But maybe he can redo his career in Houston behind Russell Westbrook and James Harden, obviously. Now, the starting lineup would probably look like it would be Russell Westbrook, Eric Gordon, James Harden, PJ Tucker, and Clint Capella. That would probably be the starting lineup for the Houston Rockets. At the same time, though, you gotta look at it in a weird perspective, because you had the Thunder. Obviously, it was Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Kevin Durant, then Harden leaving, and then it was Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and Durant left, and then it was not CP3. Sorry, then it was I can't remember. Oh, Paul George, and Russell Westbrook, and Carmelo Anthony, I believe. And then, was it Carmelo? I think it might have been. I'm not sure. And then it was just Paul George and Westbrook, and then Paul George leaving, and now Westbrook's gone. And now the only person that's on OKC really is CP3, Chris Paul. Do I think the Rockets will make the playoffs? Yes. Do I think the Oklahoma City Thunder will make the playoffs? No. unless they make some more moves, but that's definitely not going to happen. So, yeah. I feel like OKC definitely lost in this trade. They gave up their last great player. It's weird to see this too, because I forgot who said it. It was either the agent of Westbrook or Westbrook, but one of them said they were always loyal and will always stick by OKC, and that's the team they're loyal to. And then a few weeks later, gets traded to the Houston Rockets. There was reports that he was going to get traded to Miami, to Toronto, and overall going to Houston. I would have liked to see Westbrook on Miami, to be honest. I want to see what he could do there. But yeah, going to Houston. So, does Houston have a problem? I don't know. I don't think they do. I think they made a good move. But, I mean, Westbrook and Harden are both losing their consistency. Westbrook's losing it way more than Harden is. But, yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting to see who gets that final shot in games and what they're going to do with it. So, with that being said, that's all I really got for the Houston Rockets. So, if there's anything I missed or anything you want me to talk about next on an OPC Sports Talk video, let me know in the comments down below. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Let me know about your opinions on the trade of Westbrook going to Houston. What do you think Houston's going to look like in the next year? And same thing with OKC. And who do you think won the trade? And overall, I think Houston obviously won it, but that's just me. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.